Okay, first thing, discover the content coverage of PQDT. What is PQDT? So before we go into the content or to the live demo, so just give you a brief introduction about PQDT or ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis. It was started in 1939. Then it was disseminated through the print format. Then subsequently, it was disseminated using the microfilm. Then it was disseminated through the CD. Then it came online. Yeah, so the collections are available online. Then in year 2000, PQDT was the content of the PQDT was more of US centric. Then PQDT expand the content to provide global thesis and thesis coverage. That was in year 2000. Subsequently, there's a lot of coverage in UK, Canada, in Asia like Hong Kong, China, India. And lately, in the last 2-3 years, we have collections from Southeast Asia, from Malaysia, from Thailand, from Indonesia, Singapore, and Philippines. Okay, now this citation connection is very new last year, but it's still new. Citation connection is a very important tools or important feature that you need to understand in ProQuest dissertation and thesis. Later on, whenever I go into the session, I will emphasize on this. And lastly, in this year, dissertation and thesis has been indexed in the Web of Science. Yeah. So if you have access to Web of Science, you can also see the index of dissertation and thesis. But to access the full text, you need to have the ProQuest dissertation and thesis. Okay, so that is a little bit about PQDT. Okay, today we want to focus more on how we can accelerate your discovery through the dissertation and thesis. Okay. So all this while, the research from the field of psychology says that only 25% of a dissertation thesis is contributing to future scholarship. But what happened to the rest of the 75%? So they remain as an untapped resources. Now, accessing through the ProQuest dissertation and thesis, you are able to uncover the undiscovered information so that it can also help you to tackle some of the global challenges such as climate change, digital divide related, human rights related, and so on. Yeah, so you can find a lot more information in this platform. So what can you find in this collection? Right now, you have 5.6 million records, abstracts and full text, and almost 3.2 million full text. Yeah, 3 million records in full text. And that content, it is represented across 60 over countries with more than 4,100 universities has represented here. And every year, 200,000 content is being added. So as a user, why is it important to you? Because whenever the new content is added, you can keep yourself updated, you keep yourself abreast with what's happening in the new development of your research area. Okay, now as a student, as a researcher, or if you are just want to embark your research journey, why is dissertation and thesis is very important? Okay, now even you are an undergraduate, yeah, if you're in your final year, if you want to complete your project paper, or if you want to do your research papers, or if you are postgraduate, you're looking for some ideas on, for example, if you're in the ideation period, yeah, so you want to look at some examples. So this is where you come to. Dissertation and thesis database will open you to a cutting edge research. You know, it across the geography, across the time, go ways back to 1637 to current, with access to 5.6 million and 3.2 million in full text. Okay, now with having the 5.6 million documents, you are able to access to the in-depth scholarly examples. So why I call this as an example is, so when you want to start your research, you need to understand how do I want to put the research into a structure, whether I will have an introduction, what is the literature review like, how to do the methodology, what methodology should I use, how do I do a data collection, then also to look at the conclusions, and very importantly, the future recommendations that shows you, okay, this research has a limit, yeah. So what is the future recommendation? So all these examples, you can find it in the dissertation and thesis database. Number two, you will be able to find some unique and emerging research. Sometimes you're not able to find the information in the scholarly journals, but you can find it in the dissertation and thesis. Very importantly, you will always have this problem in finding a gap. So if you're starting your research and said, okay, go and find your gap in your research and put some recommendation to or proposal to your research paper. So this is something can be a uphill task if you don't examine many information, if you don't examine dissertation and thesis or scholarly journals. Yeah. So with access to the dissertation and thesis, if you go into the recommendation, future recommendation section, you know, okay, this particular research has been done, but there's a lot of limitations and what has been recommended as a future need. So you find a gap here. Okay, then next one is the editor. It has the moment dissertation and thesis is sent to ProQuest, it will be going through editorial review. So when it goes to the editorial review, it will be indexed. It goes to the indexing, robust indexing. So what it means to a user. For user, when it has been indexed, it is easy to discover the information. Okay, so later on, I will show you how easily you can find the information. Okay, now is the if you ask me, okay, I'm doing my research on, for example, on environmental or engineering related or ecosystem sciences, can I find the information here? Yeah, ProQuest dissertation thesis covers content across the disciplines. So on my right here, you can see that it covers information from architecture to business to social sciences to the biological science, engineering, environmental, health, and medical sciences. So if you are doing research related to energy, you will find a lots of information here. If your research is related to quantum physics or even research to the alternative energy or even related to food science, public health, you will be able to find some information here. Okay. The coverage of the content from US to UK to China to Canada to Europe to Middle East. And in Southeast Asia, like I said, we have collection from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, as well as Philippines. Yeah. Okay. So if you have any question, you just feel free to post it in the chat panel and we will address your question accordingly. Yeah. Okay. Now, this collection is in the database. So when it's in the database, you need to apply the technique to find the right information. So likewise, ProQuest dissertation and thesis is available in the ProQuest platform. So you need to understand how you can apply the Boolean operators, the phrase searching, or the narrow filters and so on. Yeah. So we will talk about this later. But if you go to the site here, later on in towards the end, I will share the slide so that you can access to this site and access to the e-tutorials on how to discover the collections more effectively. Okay, I will skip this, but I will come back to you when I want to explain how to use the search techniques. Yeah. Okay. For those who wants to learn this, it's available in the site here. So you can take note of this site. And if you go to this page, Lip Guides, if you click on basic basic search, and you launch the basic search e-tutorial, it will take you to this e-tutorial page. So you can learn about basic search, advanced search techniques, and so on. Okay. Now, ProQuest platform also have two types of searching. One is the basic search, and then you have the advanced search with the search fields. Okay, I have a question now. I'm going to ask you a question. Why we should use advanced search form? Anyone has any answers? Do you want to share answers? Feel free to share your answers. We are not testing your knowledge. We just want to make the session more engaging, you know. Otherwise, I'm the one be talking all the time.
To get more detail.
Yes, correct.
More specific.
Okay, Ragrisa, I got your answer. To get more specific information, correct. And what about the others? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your response, Ragrisa. Okay, yes, that's right. We want to, whenever you want to do your research, all of you, time is I know time is a constrained part of your life, right? You don't have much time. So you want to find some information, you want to find more targeted information. You don't want to spend much time on your searching or researching. So now, if you use the search fields, then you can always use the fields like abstract, authors, document title. Let's say if I want to find a term on leadership, just to appear in the title, or transformation appear in the abstract, and so on. But I will show you an example later. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Let me look at the question. Right. No problem. Bakrisa? Sorry, you have a question, yeah? Can you share the essential link here too? Okay, I will do so.
The tutorial one, the ProQuest.
Yeah. Okay. I will do that. Give me a minute.
Thank you so much.
I will do that. Let me do that. Okay, if I'm sharing here in the chat box, are you able to access?
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to just go through. So this is the live site. Let it load, yeah. Okay, it's loaded. So this is the live site of the LIP guides. So if you scroll down, you can see that it's a basic search. If you launch it, it will take you to the e-tutorial. You can learn about basic search strategy tips, advanced search, and so on. Okay, so I've shared the link now. Coming back to the slide. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to the value of the dissertation and thesis. Okay, so again, whether you are undergraduate or even postgraduate, it is very important for you to have a broad subject to start with. Yeah. So for example, enable this. When you come to this platform, you always have a broad subject in your mind, but your aim is to turn the ideas into a research problem turn the research into, to define some questions. So that to do so, you need to examine and evaluate the findings from the existing research. So research is built based on the existing research. Yeah. So that is why you need to examine and evaluate the current content, current dissertation and thesis. Okay. So now if you go into the platform, of course, I will show you the live demo later. But now I just want to show how easy you can discover the collection just by looking at broader subject. You access to so many results across the world. You can refine it to the timelines and so on. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go with this quickly because I want to take you to the live demo. Okay. So why is it important again? Examine and evaluating the existing finding. So always look up for the title, then you will look at the abstract, yeah. Then you go into the table of content to look at the how it is structured. Not all the dissertation are structured in a standard way with the introduction, literature review, methodology, results, and conclusion. Some you will find it is structured very differently based on the requirement of the institution, the subjects, and their advisors, yeah, their lecturers or their supervisors, based on that. So why important for you to examine the information? Because before you start your research, you find some right sites research topic, a well formulated questions that gives you an idea, and a well structured piece of research writing. Okay. So while you are examining all this, pay attention to the formalities such as the citation, the references used, and also very importantly, the recommendation for future. Okay, just pay attention to that. Right, now let's move on. Okay, now whenever you search, you need to evaluate the paper. So when you find a paper, just one dissertation that is relevant to you, look up for the references. Yeah. So from the references, you can expand your source list. If you say, okay, I have a topic very niche, I'm not able to find information, explore the references. Okay. So once you explore the references, you'll be able to understand why this dissertation is built is been published. Yeah. Why is this dissertation was done? On what basis it was done, how it evolves along the way. So you understand that based on the references. Then you will look at the citation connection. Okay, so citation connections may not be available for all documents, but if you see for this document, right, on my screen, you can see my screen. For this document, there is actually references. There is also a cited by. If you see there's a cited by, you need to view it. The reason you need to view it, because you want to see, okay, this research has been cited by some other dissertations or some other papers. So when it's cited, you want to know why they cite your paper. Why are they, citing? Whether they are agreeing with your arguments or they are contradicting with your arguments and so on. So you will want to find out that more. Okay, on your right here, you will see the foundational research. Foundational research is very important because they are presumed to be related to this research based on the references that has been shared. They shared the references. So at least 5 references from here has been applied in this paper. So that is why we assume they are related in terms of their concepts or even in the entire research as well. Yeah. Then you pay attention to the similar dissertation. So if you do a searching, even you have done a effective searching, you may only find one paper, right? One or two papers that you relevant to you. But with one paper, you can expand it to look at by looking at the similar dissertations. So what is similar dissertation? Similar dissertations are dissertation that has shared the same references at least 5 references had been shared, and there is a similarity index. So the higher the similarity index, the similar the research are kind of similar. So it gives you an idea to explore this dissertation also. Okay, that is the important part that I want to share with you. I will go to the live demo now. Okay, is there any question? Feel free to send it in the chat box. Okay, I think just now Ponaraida already explained to you how to get to your dissertation and thesis platform. Yeah, so whenever you are in your in the library portal, when you access to the library portal, so you can access it to PQDT through the article database. You need to sign in to your single sign-on, right? Once you have signed on, you'll be able to access to ProQuest dissertation and thesis from here. Let's explore. Okay, so once you click this, you will be able to access your dissertation and thesis, right? So basically, if you see slightly different, it may be like this. You might see something like this. Okay, so if you might see something like this. But if you want to access to dissertation and thesis, you click change database. Okay. So what's the difference? Right now you have combination of other databases, but if you only want ProQuest dissertation and thesis, you just click on ProQuest dissertation and thesis. Okay, so you can do so. You can do a combination search. You can also do a specific search within dissertation and thesis. Okay, so there is a basic search. Then you have an advanced search. Yeah. So to do the basic search is very simple. So if you have a term, so for example, if you have a term, right, let me just look at the terms. So let's say you have a search on nanoparticle. Okay, heat transfer. So let's say this is what you want to explore, but you also want to combine it with fluid flow. But let's see like this. So by doing search like this, you will see that so many results, yeah? Not nanoparticle, heat transfer, so many results. So this shows, yes, I must come back to dissertation and thesis to consult further, to do more search within this collection. Okay, so that gives you an idea when you start with the basic search. To go back, you can always click on the 3 lines. Just go back to basic. Okay, now you know you can find information here. Then you use the advanced search. Okay, so remember we asked the question, why it's important to use the advanced search? Because you can do more targeted search, because you already have your search fields here. So if you want to search information from anywhere except full text, what it means is when you run, when you enter your key term here, it will search across full text. Then it will search across the title. It will search across abstract. It will search in the subject indexing. It will search in the index term, and also wherever it is been indexed. Yeah, so it can be specific also. Or if you're interested in only abstract, then you can search in abstract, or you can search in the document title. You can search in the index terms and so on. Okay, now we come back here. We want to run the same search. Yeah. We want to search this nanoparticle heat transfer and fluid flow. Okay, so where you want the search to go, you want it at the NOFT. So you can see the differences. Yeah, I will show you the difference. Okay, so the intention here is this: the user already identified the research topic on nanoparticle nanoparticle heat transfer and fluid flow. You already identified the topic. Now you want to see examples within that topic. Okay, this is the intention. So scroll down. You can say I want all the full text, or you can say last 5 years, last 10 years content, or you can also select manuscript. Yeah. So when we call dissertation and thesis, what you can find within the collection is the master's thesis and doctoral dissertation. So if you want both, you can select. But if you don't select, it will automatically pick both. Yeah, automatically picks both. Then if you want to confine to English language, you can do so, or any other language you want to do, you also can do so. Okay, now I don't want to do anything else. I just search. So because it's very specific, yeah, this is nanoparticle heat and fluid flow. So you won't get many results, but you get more targeted results. Can you see? It's all about the research on that. And if you want it in a full text, you select full text. And the discussion about this topic, it's only active. You can see this very active along this years. Yeah. Okay. So you can do so. So I'm going to modify. This is one scenario. Another scenario is you have a very broad subject in your mind. Yeah. So for example, you probably have this search on biofuel, biomass, or bioenergy, and so on. Okay, let's say we do that. Okay. So if you notice, I have used the term or. Okay. So if I want to expand my key term, I can use bioenergy or biomass or biofuel. So if you want to expand your key term, any one of these, don't use comma or dash. Yeah. Make sure you use the Boolean operator. This is Boolean operator. Okay. So now I want this to appear at the subject level. Okay, subject indexing. So in this subject indexing, uh, you have not identified that or defined the topic yet. You just want to explore the research within this area so that you can get idea, and you want to define your topic in future, you can do so. Okay. Academic. Okay. Okay. I saw some questions. I will come back to you. Okay. All right. So this is all subjects. Let me complete this first. Okay. So do you see there's so many results? They are related to bioenergy, biomass, or biofuel. But what you want to see is why is this particular dissertation appearing to me? Yeah. Okay, let it load. Yeah. Okay. All right. Took some time. So even if this is about biomass, but you don't see the subject here. So, but if you go into the abstract, you scroll down. Yeah, this is actually about biofuel, bioenergy, or biomass. Okay, now what is this identifier? This identifier is by the user, this author. When they submit the paper, they have already provide the key term so that it is for the research to be discovered, easily discovered, they shared the keywords. So definitely the discussion will be about related to biomass, biofuel, bioenergy, and so on. Yeah. Okay, so that's one way. Okay, now this is when you want to discover collection from a broader perspective. Okay, I have a question. So the question is, the term is academic reading. Is that right? Okay, so if your term is academic reading, hold on. You can leave it like this. Just type in your term. But whenever you type in academic reading, you should have done your preliminary research, yeah. So can it be academic reading? Is it something to do with additional concepts? If you don't have any idea, you can leave it first. Okay, now you said, okay, academic reading, it will be read as academic and reading. Okay, where you want, you leave it as NOFT. Okay. So do you see that lots of results? That is, in fact, this is a teacher guide to academic reading, focusing on academic reading, need assessment for academic reading. So there are so many different concepts within the academic reading itself. So if I go down on your left panel here, yeah, you just scroll down a bit so you can read, understand the holistic concept of the academic reading. If I just select the subject, then hold on, yeah. Lately there are some glitches here. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, no worries. You click on the subject here, and if you click more, it will take you to the list of subjects in relation to academic reading, from a different perspective, different dimension. Okay, never mind. I'm sure in your end it should allow you, but it happens sometimes. Okay, now finally, okay. So when you click subject, click more. Okay, so your academic reading is what perspective? From if you are looking at it from literacy perspective, or reading instruction, or even from educational leadership, if your research is on educational leadership. So you can see a different dimension of academic reading. So as a user or as a researcher, or if you're, or even for teaching purposes, yeah, so you are exposed to more dimension than looking at it from one perspective. Okay, then you can also scroll down to look at the index terms. Remember, index terms, they are more granular. So if you go into click more, they even more granular. They're looking at achievement, reading comprehension, or looking at it what education on a overall. It's even give you more index terms, more granular to support your research. Okay, is that okay? I hope that we have come to the okay. Okay, thank you. And if you okay, since we are here already, you can also look at it from a different dimension. Okay, now go back, modify. Okay, now you said, okay, I don't want it to appear in the NOFT. I want more specific results. Now change this to title. Okay, lesser results, but it is all appear in the academic reading in the title. Okay, so you can also do this if you already evaluate your documents earlier. You can do so. But I'm going to keep to this to show you more examples. Okay, now we come here. On your left, you see this. The research is, more in towards the in the year of what 1980 onwards. Yeah, but what you probably want to look at the current trend. Okay, just move the cursor, click update, or you can also change your date. enter a range. Okay, 2016. Sorry, here to current. You can also do so if you want. Okay, so now next you want to evaluate. So to evaluate, you can scroll down and read the read information and so on. But remember, I was saying that focus on the references. Let's look at this. Yeah, this is from uh, which university? Lipscomb. Okay, but if you want to focus on universities, hold on. Yeah, you can click on this. Okay, so let's say if you want to focus on certain university, who are the leading universities in the in coming up with research on academic reading. So you can see it's Walden, Capella, and so on. You can zoom into these universities if you want to. Okay, so now I don't want to confine, leave it as it is. Okay, focus on the references. So if you notice, not all the articles or all the documents here with the references, yeah, with the citation connection. To access to the citation connection, select citation connection here, search. Okay, so with this, you have more than 5,000 documents in relation to academic reading. They have the citation connection. Okay, so this paper, this dissertation, this was built with 138 references. This with 278 references. Then you scroll down, you can see many others. Okay, now let's say we open this particular research. Okay. There was a question, yeah, there was a question about, can you access off campus? Yes, you can. You just have to use the easy proxy as usual, using your easy proxy TCIS at SMAP, and you can access it directly. Okay, example. Okay. Also, there's another question on the academic reading. Yeah. Okay, that's a very good question. If you want this as a phrase, just enter your academic writing. I mean, sorry, academic reading, put a quotation mark. Okay. Okay. Now it will read as a phrase. Okay. Just looking at this as a phrase. So you get lesser results, specific results. Okay, wait a minute. I want to redo the search. Okay. At this point, you just add a quotation mark. That means I will only look up for academic reading. Okay. You can do this if you have many results and you want to confine to a specific phrase. Okay. So that you see. So it's all about academic reading as a phrase. Okay. Hope we have answered that question. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the original search because I want to show you some features here. Okay, we want to use the citation connection. Okay. Now we want to explore the references, right? So you can either click here to explore the reference, or if you click here, so you see the references on your left. Okay, if you click on your the reference, so this research has referred or cited information from the ebook acceptance. So if this is if I can click this, right, if I'm clickable, that means I'm able to access this from here. This is from your institution. So if I click on it, or if you see there's a hyperlink, That means you are able to access it to this particular piece of information. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you don't see the hyperlink, don't worry. Basically, you just take the citation, do your search in a broader, from your library catalog, from other databases, the other resources to find information. Yeah? Then on your right here, you will see there is a foundational research. So this is reading in a foreign language, right? So somehow they have also referred at least 5 of the citation from here has been referred here. So that means maybe they are, there are some relationship between this dissertation and this particular topic. Sorry, this particular article. Yeah, this could be a scholarly journals also. Scroll down and you can see access to that. Okay, on your right, you will have about 25 proposed or suggested articles. And if you scroll down, these are all similar dissertations. So on your right, what's the difference? Yeah, what's the difference? The difference is the right ones are usually scholarly journals, working papers, conference papers, newspapers, or any other piece of information which have shared the citation with this paper. Okay, and this one particularly is the dissertation itself. So this dissertation also shared at least 5 references from here, and has got similarity index. So if you find this paper, you also been recommended to read this paper. Okay, so that is how you read the citation connection. Okay, so now we have we know the content. You know how to use some of the techniques of the searching, and you know the intention of this use of the search fields. Now you can also use look up for information from the specific university. Yeah. So for example, if you say, okay, there are some universities that you want to have an idea, research, you want to explore the research from a specific university or institutions in foreign country, in US or UK. So I just want to use Stanford as an example. Okay, just type in Stanford. Maybe, sorry, it's no D, sorry, it's Stanford. Okay, so if you want to access to research done by Stanford University, just select this. Okay, now search. Make sure these are all cleared. Always clear the form here. Okay, so you get to access to all the dissertations that has been disseminated through this platform by Stanford University. So you may want to explore by subject. If you are interested in some electrical engineering related subjects, yeah, or computer science or mechanical engineering related, or so you just go to the subject. It's still not showing me everything in detail, but no worries, you can do so. Okay. Now we will do another example. Okay. So on your left here, back to the advanced search form. You can also search by index terms. Yeah. So let's say. Okay. Okay. So okay, hold on. I will repeat the steps to the citation connection. Just a minute, yeah. Let me show one example here. So if you want to go by key terms, yeah, specific key terms, like that, say face recognition. Face recognition, find first. So they will give you whether you're looking at 3D face recognition or any other face recognition. But what we want is the standard phrase of face recognition. Yeah. Okay, so you have some slight variances. So select this, select this, select this, and also this one. Okay, all right. So now you add to the search. Then you just search it and say, okay, these are all research with related to face recognition. Then exploring it is easier, straightforward. Okay, just explore it. Okay, so if you are doing your search, if you don't see a foundational research information on your right, that means this paper has not been enriched with the information yet. So to access to the citation connection, okay, so you do your search here. I will show you with the more broader search. Okay, let's say. Okay, so this is also a search. Then you want to use search it from here. So if you want this as a phrase, put in a quotation mark. But sometimes they also, they have a different way how the whole thing was structured. Yeah. Okay. So to get to the citation connection, as long as you see the references, that means you might get the citation connection. But if you want all of them with the citation connection, you select this and you go to look up for citation connection. Okay, so these results, all of them will have the citation connection. So let's say if you zoom in here, you zoom here. Okay, so you can see the references. Okay, the references. So this particular piece of information has been cited twice in ProQuest. Okay, so if it is hyperlinked, you can access it directly. But if it is not, just take the citation and look for the sources elsewhere. So on your right, you will find the foundational research. Okay, so foundational research means it is presumed that there are some relationship between this article or this dissertation and this particular article, because they have shared at least 5 of the references from here. At least 5, yeah, at least 5 references has been shared. Okay, then you want to explore the dissertations. Okay, this is recommended to explore. Somehow it is related because again, they have also shared the same references here. And you are able to see that 14% of similarity. So it's recommended for you to explore. So if to explore it, you just click on it. It will take you to the dissertation directly. Same goes for this dissertation. Then you want to see who else have, so it is like snowballing effect. You find this and then find the rest one. So you collect more information for your references. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but if there is no appears result on that one, means there is no information yet on that. Is it?
Correct. Yeah, right. So the information has not been enriched yet, but in every of these references, every of these articles, there will be definitely a reference at the bottom. Okay. Even you don't see it. Okay, examine the references manually. So that, if you go down all the way, definitely you will be able to examine. Only thing is it may not be hyperlinked.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this book is going on. It's enriching on stages by stages, because it's a new feature. So you can see that eventually most of it will have it. Okay. Now let's assume you already found all the information. Let me just go back one step. Okay. Now at this point, you have been doing research for more. We have been doing for more than an hour already now. So let's say I want to keep track on what I have done in the past, right? So let's say if I want to see what I have done, just go to these recent searches. Okay, recent searches will only keep your history when your session is still active. So the moment it sessions out or you close your browser, then this all information is no longer there. So how do you want to save it? There are two ways. For you, if you want to immediately import the search strings, all you do is you just go to export, you export it over, okay, either in any of this form, or you can also save in this platform. Yeah, you can use this platform, this research folder, and save it. So how do you do that? Just click on save. Just click your save search. Okay, I will talk more about the research folder shortly. So before that, let me also take you to this site. Okay, now let's assume you are interested in this research, this one, and you want to put it into your folder. So the moment you select it, it will be put into your folder. Then if you go to your folder, then you can send to your folder directly. Okay, hold on, maybe. Okay, so when you click to the folder, it will ask you to sign in. Yeah. So remember just now you already done your single sign on, but the single sign on to access to the research across your institution's library portal. But now if you want to save the documents, the system needs to know who is saving the document, right? So therefore you need to create an account. Okay, if you go to the search folder, or even if you click like this, right? Okay, so only when you already created an account, you can access. If you haven't, just create one account here. Okay. Enter your email address, password, confirm, acknowledge all this, just create the account. So once you're created, you don't need any approval. The moment you have created, it will send you to your email to validate. Then you straight away can use the research. No, for example, let's say you already created. Okay, I have to use my webmails, but for you, I would recommend use your institution's email, so that because you want to keep track of your search information, right? So use your institution email if possible. Then you just sign in. Okay. Okay, I will show that more details slightly using my ID later because I don't think I can sign in to your portal. Let me use my ID. Okay. Okay, this is my access, my portal, my platform. So you go into your research portal, sign in. Okay, this is my sign in account. Okay, I'm going into my folder. Okay, so I'm already access to the research folder. So in research folder, you can save your documents. Okay, wait, take some time, hold on. Okay, so these are all the folder where you can save all the documents so that you can come back and evaluate later. Okay, so even you can see the details here. Yeah, then you can also save your searches. Okay, why do you need to save your searches? Okay, anybody wants to answer? Okay, why should you save your searches? Okay, no answer yet. I don't, is there answer? Okay. All right, yes, your future references. Yes, you're right. Okay, now when you save your searches, you know research will not complete within 1 day or within 2 days, right? Hold on a second, I'm looking at the chat box. Yeah. Yes, correct. That is absolutely right. To build upon your research histories. Yes. Okay. Now, when you already have this information, uh, when you run a search today, probably you evaluate one or two documents, but the rest of it you may not be able to. So next time you come in, you basically just click on the link the search that you have saved, and just rerun the search, and it take you back the pool of information. So it saves a lot of your time. Okay, so that's what is important, to save your searches. From the saved searches, because research takes sometimes months to complete, sometimes years to complete, so you can create an alert. So whenever like you said, okay, I have enough information now, I'm going to start writing. Then when you're writing, if you have something that there's a gap in the flow, you want to come back and find information. So instead of you coming back and searching, you can actually schedule this alert and say if there's any new dissertation being added with this topic, the topic on that I have run the search, I want to be alerted. So just email to my email, this email or alternative email, what I want. I want a newly published documents on every week or daily or monthly or quarterly, for how long. That's all. Just create that, right? Just create, and that's it. Okay, so you will receive alert saying that a new documents being added. Do you want to have access to that, and so on. Okay, that is alert. For those who are familiar with RSS feed, this is RSS read feeder. It's the extension from the Chrome. So you can enable this and you create the RSS feed. So if you create an RSS feed, okay, if you click, okay, sometimes it's due to the settings you may not reach, the firewalls and proxy may not reach. But if you're able to do so, you can also access to your to the RSS feed reader and keep track on your research from here. Okay, so just go back one step. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do. But if you're working in a group or lecturers who wants to share the link of information to the pool of sources, then you just get a link here. Okay, then you can share this whole link and it will take you to the research page actually. Okay, just copy. You share it in the learning management system or email or wherever. Okay. Okay, it will take you to the pool of information. So this one way you can manage the content, you can manage the work better. Okay. Hold on, I'm looking at the chat now. Oh, okay. I will repeat the step of doing the creating alert. Yeah. Okay. Just go back one step. Okay, I'll be using this. Okay, you can do the creating alerts few ways. One is when you select this. Wait a minute. Because this is the search result. On your right here, you can save the searches, create the alert from here. So you can also do after you have saved. So when you have saved, it's all in your folder. Okay, at the folder, go to your search. Okay, now look at create alert link, the hyperlink here. So just click on create alert. Okay, you name this alert. Okay, if your research is on, like for just now, it was academic reading or IoT, based on the search that you have done. Okay, then name this for your own references. Yeah. Okay, the system will automatically select the email that you have signed earlier to sign into the research folder. Okay, then you can also say send to me another email. Okay, and scroll down. Okay, now you say send me all the newly published document only. Okay, or if you want the older documents, newly added documents, but it's not the current information. Maybe it's 2018 but it is being added now. You can change, yeah. You can use any one of this. Okay. Then you scroll down. How often you want to receive? You want daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly? Then you can set how long you want to receive. Maximum is 1 year. If you want to extend later, you can do so. Then you just create the alert. So once you have created the alert, the system will run the alert according to your frequency of your the settings. Yeah, Don, let me just take you. So if you select weekly, every week it will run the search. If there's new dissertation is added to this platform, then it will email to your email, and you can access to the content. Yeah. Okay, so we have now done with alert. And one more last thing. So I'm sure many of you want to export this information to your citation management system. Yeah. Okay. So if you found this information, it's very easy to export this information to extract. Yeah. You can extract it from here, download the PDF. You can download the PDF here. You can go to the three dots. Yeah. You can click on the three dots. You can download here, cite it here, email, print, save to the research folder, put it into a Google Drive, and here, citation. So if you are collecting information, so you want to organize your information into a citation management system. If you use RefWorks, you use RefWorks. If it's EndNote, EndNote. If you're using Mendeley or Zotero or Citevi, use the RIS file. Select the RIS file, continue, and then it will save into your document folder. Okay, just save it, and you open this RIS file. Okay, then go to your Mendeley or go to any of your citation management system. Just import it over. So you get all the bibliography information is imported directly. Then when you want to do the in-text citation, then just use this information immediately. Okay, you can do so straightforward. Okay. Now, I have covered all the information for ProQuest dissertation and thesis. We have about 11 minutes for the next session, but don't worry about the ebook. Ebook's very easy. I will take you through how to access it. Yeah. But meanwhile, I just take a 1 minute break. If you have any question, just post it in the chat panel. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So with regards to the question on to the Gmail or the use of the webmail or your institution email, right? So you can use your webmails or other private mails, but it is recommended for you to use your institution email. So because when you are doing your research, it is recommended to use your institution's email, you know. Okay, so I've answered that question. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one is the ebook collection. Same thing. Okay, go into your institution's library portal, go into ebooks. Okay, scroll down, look up for the ProQuest ebook central. Okay, explore it. Okay, so this platform, it's a collections of ebooks. That means if I'm come here, you can find all the ebooks. Yeah, that it may not be your reference book or your textbooks, but it can be a supplementary books to support your research, or if you want to have some additional reading, or the lecturer want to share some reading list. Yeah, it can be additional reading books for your research purpose or for your teaching purposes. So again, we're going to look at this. Can anyone guess how many books do we have here? I always ask this question just to keep yourself engaged. Yeah. The clue is it's more than 100,000. Anybody? Nobody answered. They are 100K. 100K. 500K. Okay. 500. Anybody else? Ah, okay. There's so many answers here. Okay, the closest whoever have answered 240K. Yeah. Okay, how we know? Just put the cursor here. Okay, search it. And you see 244,849. So lots of books here. And just like you go to your library, you can see so many different type of books, same concept in the digital experience. And if you click more here, you can see you have books goes ways back so many years, right? So it's collections of books, but sometimes you are looking for the current book. Yeah, you can confine here. You can see the list of books for the current years. Okay. Now, how do I discover the book? One is through this. When you enter this page, you can search books by keyword, author's name, ISBN number, and so on. Or you can use the advanced search, or you can also browse. Okay. So if you're from engineering, electrical engineering background, or chemical engineering background, or if you're doing research with education, so any of this subject, so you just select this. Okay, electrical engineering. So books that from electrical engineering. Yeah, so it gives you a collections of books. Okay, if you already have titles, yeah, so let's say I have a title. Okay, ebooks here. Sorry, maybe my spelling is not right. Ocean engineering. Okay, let me search it. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to give you another title. So when you search by title, that means you know what books you have. You know the title, you are given references. In some instances, you will not get a reference. Yeah. So this is what you have hydrology in practice, hydrology advances in theory, and so on. But in some instances, you do not know what you have here. You may not know the title. So you just go back to search. Okay, explore it from the subject. So you have from arts to business to education. On my right here, it's all science and technology related topics. You can browse from here, or you can use the advanced search. Okay, use the subject. Okay, use the subject headings. Okay, then let's say if you want all the books related to engineering or electrical engineering. Okay, let's say we type in electrical engineering, then you can find the books here. Okay, so these are all books with related to electric or electrical engineering. How do I know? You go into the book, look at the book details, look at the subject headings. Okay, where is it? Okay, bisect subject heading. So these are all electrical related, yeah, engineering, but electrical related. Okay. So another way how you can explore that is to look at the text. If it's related to machines or electronics or science or electrical engineering, you can browse the, yeah. So let's say you found this book. Before that, let's go back one step. let's say you have few books and you want to look at it from the publication date, the newest up, yeah. And you want to look at one page, 100 books. Okay. So if you find this and you want to add this into your your bookshelf for quick frequent access or to use your favorite folder, you just click add, yeah, and you create the folder. Okay, so you just create this folder as electrical engineering. Okay, just click here. Okay, so now you had it. Then you add another book that is relevant to you. This is about 5G and beyond into the electrical engineering. Then you find some other books. Okay, just adding it. Yeah, I'm just adding as an example. It may be slightly different for your interests. Okay, so what I have done, I have added all the 3 books into the bookshelf. So when I put into a bookshelf, when I log in the next time, I don't have to go and search for the books. Yeah, straight away go to your bookshelf and find the books. Okay. Now I'm going to explore how to use the. I will show you how to use the bookshelf later. But now I'm going to use this and say, okay, this books looks interesting. I want to read. Okay, just go in and you see you have unlimited access. It means everyone in your institution can access to this book simultaneously. Yeah. Okay. So now you see there is a number here as an indication. So this publisher, the Bernard Associate, says, okay, I allow you to access this book, but I give some allowances to protect the copyright of the book. So what they do is they allow you to download 52 pages in the PDF format. Let's say chapter 1, 6 page, chapter 2, 10 page, chapter 3, 3 page. You can download all these 3 chapters. So if you're within the 52, so if this already, let's say today dah pakai dah everything already used up, you want some more chapters, you want to download chapter 4 or 5, you just wait, hold on 24 hours. After 24 hours, dia akan refresh, then you can just download lagi lah another 52 pages, yeah. That's how you use this platform. So it's very easy. I won't show you the exact. Just click on download into a PDF. Then you can save it into your local drive, save in your cloud saving options and so on. And you can share it to your team members also. On your right here, if you notice the same author, let's say this book is very interesting. The same author also have authored other books. Yeah, so you can see this is on environmental health. This is on scientific literacy, and this is on other books also lah related. So if you want to see if these books are available, just check your availability. Okay, just check the availability. If it's available, it will pop up here. Okay, it is available. So then you can read the book accordingly because being recommended, yeah, being recommended here. So there's another way you discover the book. Okay, now this book is slightly different. You see the numbers are more. You can download more books. That's probably this book is a thick book, yeah, lot of pages, lot of pages. Okay, you can download PDF. Now, how do I download the entire book? Okay, that's always a common question, right? So you need to have a reader. Okay, you need to have a reader. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, yeah. Okay, never mind. I open it from here. Okay, not sure it's not opening, but not to worry. So when you click on download, okay, when you click on a download, when you select, okay, I'm downloading to the laptop or iOS or Android, then if you continue, it will recommend you to download the Adobe Digital Edition. So this is a reader. If you're a first-time user, make sure you download, yeah? Make sure you download this. Straightforward, just follow the installation guide. Then you're done with this step. Okay. Now you select how long you want to keep the book. Maximum 21 days, but you can keep lesser days also. Then you download the book. Okay. So once you have downloaded a book, okay, I download now. It will download into a ACSM file. Let me select, yeah, just download. Okay. So it is downloaded into a ACSM file. Can you see my screen? I think you cannot see the ACSM file, but here, let me show you this. Okay, now you see, this is the ACSM file, yeah? So you just drag the file. You go to the folder, drag the file to the Adobe Digital Edition. Yeah, somehow I'm not sure it's not opening at my end, but you just drag it over. Then your book will be populated into a reader. Then you can use this reader, this Adobe Digital Edition. You can read it offline, yeah? Okay, so dah download ready. So you know how to download with PDF. You already know how to download the whole entire book. Read online is very easy. Just go to read online. Okay, search within the book. Okay, read, put in some notes. Okay, let's say chapter 1. Okay, very easy. Just bookmark lah this page. Then you said, okay, I want to highlight this chapter. Okay, highlight. Then put some notes if you want to. Okay, just put notes. Okay, straightforward lah. Okay, so once you already done this, of course you want to come back next time to track, yeah? You want to track, hey, where is my notes? Which page I have bookmarked? So you go to this icon here. Okay, go to this icon. You know part 1 that you have highlighted, you have put in some notes. Then you can continue reading and putting the notes. Very straightforward. Okay, the rest of it is standard. Can download, can do chapter download, can do page download to PDF. You want to share this book to your team members, you can do so. Okay, you want to do citation based on the given citation, or you can export to your Mendeley or EndNote or CiteV. Okay, lastly, your bookshelf. So next time, once you have collected all the books, you just come to your bookshelf here. I think, is anybody unmuted your speaker? Oh, mine got unmuted. Yeah, hold on. Just let me unmute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, to the bookshelf. So when you click on a bookshelf, you have a research folder is default by default. You created an electrical engineering folder just now. We created just now together. So now we can go into this folder and access to the books that I have done so far. I mean, I have added to this platform. Okay, so to access is very easy. Just go click on it, take you to the reading page. Or if you want to share this, you just use the link here, copy this whole link. So when you share this page, it will share the entire book, yeah, the entire list of books that you have here. And lastly, you also have books that are completely DRM free. Okay, so if you go to advanced search, scroll down, say owned and unlimited print. Okay, so if you select that, so you have over 40,000 books dalam bentuk complete DRM free. That means everybody can download them into a PDF. Okay, hold on. Let's say, okay, I want to show you a good example. Okay, like mine, this one, the climate change related. So if you click on this book, do you see this? There are no copy, print, or download restriction. So you can just download the whole book. Download the whole book into a PDF. You can save it in your local drive, save it in the learning management system, just for reading purposes and so on. Okay, so I have covered all the important points, even though the second part was kind of, we went through quickly, but it's easy. So I'm sure you can use this collections of books, yeah, to support your research, teaching, and learning. So with that, I have covered all the important points. We'll see if you have any question. Otherwise, we can end the session and I will hand it over to Ponaraidaya.